Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to take a couple minutes now and talk with you guys about what's been going on, where I've been, and yeah, just talk with you guys a little bit because it's been a while. So I recently posted on my community tab that my mom passed away unexpectedly a couple weeks ago, and it's been a really tough few weeks. It's just been really hard, and I'm like trying to like get back to normal, I guess you would say. Tomorrow's going to be the first day that I go back to work, and I'm nervous about that and just trying to get back into the swing of things. I went grocery shopping today, and like we've been, luckily and thankfully, people have been bringing food for us, and you know, like really just taking care of us during this time. And by us, I mean my sisters and I, and our partners and their kids. And so we've been really, you know, fortunate for that. We've had takeout and stuff like that ordered for us. People have brought like mac and cheese and stuff like that. But you know, today was the first day I went grocery shopping, and like it just, I told Sean, my husband, I was like, I feel like I'm walking through Jello. You know, I just feel like I'm not really there, you know. I'm doing laundry for the first time because I've just been like wearing the same thing. Sorry. Yeah, so it was completely and totally unexpected. And it's hard. Like, I know people have said grief is a wave, like you ride the waves most of the time. And like I didn't understand how true that was until I experienced it for myself. Something that's been really helpful during this time is I watch a channel, the woman's name is Eckhart, and she kind of documented the process of her dealing with grief of losing a loved one. And I love her channel, and I've watched it for a long time. And I almost feel like that has been really helping me like in my grief, just because I've heard her like sort of talk out loud about her experience with grief, and just like leaning really into a lot of the things that you know, she's been talking about. So thank you, Anne. Like, you have no idea how much your videos have been helping me over the past few weeks. So thank you. I'm gonna link her channel below if you guys would like to check her out. I'll probably link her in the cards too, but like, thank you, Anne, so much. You have no idea how much it's been helping. Yeah, so like I don't want to necessarily talk about like what happened. I just don't want to. But I want to talk to you guys about, you know, what my mom meant to me, and how much I'm going to miss her, and like what I've learned, and just sort of like how life is different now. So like my mom was my thrifting buddy, you guys know. We would go thrifting every single week. And I went to the thrift store a couple days ago. Keely and I, because Keely has moved to a different place, and she came back for, you know, all of this. Oh, sorry. I should probably introduce you guys to somebody before I continue. This is a new little friend we have. So let me get her situated. Yes, you're gonna get to meet the YouTube family. You ready? So, everyone, this is Pip. Her real name is Lillian, but we call her Pip for Pipsqueak. This was my mom's dog, and she is absolutely sweet and adorable. She's kind of bonded to me. She never leaves my side now, and we sleep together and everything. She's my little shadow. We think she's 11 years old. She has no teeth, so sometimes her tongue hangs out of her mouth. She is very rambunctious. We had all of the dogs here when Keely was here. That's what I was just starting to talk with you guys about. And Artie is a big like pit bull dog, and then Finn's like a medium-sized American Eskimo dog, and then Pip is a little wiener dog, and she is the oldest out of all of them, but the most feisty, definitely. She has tried to assert her her dominance, I guess you could say. She has snapped a little bit a couple times at the other dogs, and so we're trying to figure all of that out. We're also trying to figure out the sleeping arrangements, because she has snapped at Finn a couple times. She has no teeth, but Finn doesn't know that, and he's afraid of her. I feel terrible. So we're just trying to figure all of that out, but you know, we're working on it, and you know, 95% of the time she's a sweet, cuddly little pup. She likes to play. This one ear like always kind of sticks out. When she's running, her ears kind of like fly to the back. So I just wanted to introduce you guys to her because she is the new addition to our home. And my mom loved her. My mom loved wiener dogs. So she just likes to sit right next to me. She's gonna sit on my lap probably. I don't even remember what I was saying. I was talking about Keely. Keely came. Oh, so Keely and I, like she lives out of town now, and we decided to go thrifting. Just to like have like a little break and just sort of like relax. And I went to the thrift store. Like I have a few thrift stores that are my favorite, like, and I have so many friends there, and I just like sobbed at the thrift store because it was, my mom and I love to go thrifting together. We loved garage sales. And like as soon as I entered, like I could not stop crying. Luckily Keely has had tissues with her everywhere, and I've started to bring like a small bag of tissues with me too. But like I was just like, for the first time, like really hit with like, oh my gosh, like this, like my thrifting buddy, you know, my mom. We also loved doing Weight Watchers together. We loved crafting together. We had like so many hobbies, and it just really stinks. But I have to like keep reminding myself that like I'm 36. I had 36 wonderful years with her. I know a lot of people don't have that, and so I'm grateful for the time I had with her. I don't know. It's like time stops, you know, when something like this happens. You don't realize it, and like it's like you feel like you took for granted what you had before. But like my sisters and I, like, we loved our mom so much, and she loved us so much, and we like did everything together. And so like I know my mom knew how much she was loved, and that's been really helpful. And I knew my mom loved me, you know, I know my mom loved me. But like you just expect to have so much time, and like in a silly way, like you almost think like it's not going to happen to you, you know what I mean? And I know that sounds so cliche, but like you just, I don't know, like in my mind I was like oh, we have all this time, and like I was just very naive about it. But you know, things happen, you never know, nothing's ever guaranteed, and that's hard, you know. And like then you always have like the regret, like what if I had done this, what if I had done that, you know, like could I have changed anything, you know? And that's something you carry with you always too, just that like regret and like guilt. And yeah, so I just, at her funeral, I had like a list of 10 things that I said that I was thankful for, and I thanked my mom. Like my speech wasn't long, it was very short, it was maybe like a minute, but I just thanked her for all of the things that she taught me, and all of the love she gave me, and all of the you know, the values she instilled in us. And do you want to get down, Pippi? I think she wants to get down. Let me put her down. There you go, puppy. You know, I just took time thanking her for everything. And you know, I'm also grateful that like my mom like really spent so much time with us, and really like loved being together, and I had those opportunities for 36 years, like I said, to spend time with her. Like I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity, and so I'm trying to like be grateful and remind myself of that. And yeah, it's really hard. It was completely unexpected. But I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that like my mom taught me over the years and some of the things we shared. So my mom loved sewing. She was amazing at sewing, and she loved crafting as well. So like we were always coming up with like crafting projects to do. My mom was also an amazing baker, so we decided, instead of having like a dinner after the funeral, we decided to do a cookie exchange, because my mom loved to bake, and she loved to bake new recipes, and she has this like pink acrylic box where she's always kept her recipes. And the older I got, the more I thought, you know, someday this box is going to be very meaningful to you, and someday, you know, you're going to have the task of looking through it and like, and looking through it like in like a reflective kind of way. And so like when we brought the box out of my mom's house, I was just like, how is it already happening? But I've had a lot of time with her. I had a lot more time than some people do. I have to keep reminding myself of these things. But yeah, my mom loved to bake, so we had a cookie exchange where people brought a batch of cookies or like brownies or crumb cake or whatever they wanted to bring. And what are you eating, Pip? Oh, she's eating something. So people would bring those, and then we actually shared everything. They brought the cookie, and then they brought the recipe, copies of the recipe, so people were able to share those and take some of those with them. So that was really nice. I made my mom's banana bread, and on the recipe she wrote excellent, which was very sweet to see, and it really was excellent, and I'm not any good at baking. Yeah, so you went up again, Pip? She's gonna jump up. Hold on a second. I think she needed to get a drink. This is actually my baby blanket. I have her wrapped in my baby blanket. So yeah. Oh, there's her tongue. It was sticking out of the side. Is it gonna stay out on the side? No. She's so cute. She literally is like glued to me. But yeah, so I'm just grateful for all the time that I had with my mom, and you know, everything she taught me. Hi. And yeah, I'm just grateful. It's really hard, and I like am in this like phase where like when something like this happens, I feel like for some, like I was lucky enough to be able to take some time off of work and be able to really just like be in that bubble, that like grief bubble. And tomorrow I'm going back to school, and I'm like, I'm a teacher, I'm going back to work, and it just like in this weird way it feels like moving on, but like I know it's not. I know it's just like the next step in the process, but like I don't know, everything reminds me of her, you know, like all of the books she gave me for my classroom, all of the resources she helped me make, you know, just talking with her, with my students, you know, like it's just gonna be hard. I know it's going to be hard. And like I don't want to be moving on. I feel like going back to work is like moving on and forgetting. But I know it's not. I know it's just the next step. So if you guys have been through this process, if you have any words of wisdom that you could share, I would be really grateful for those right now, because it's really hard. But my mom, I know my mom loved my YouTube channel. She loved being a part of it. She loved being a part of anything that we did, which was amazing. She was so involved in everything we did. And so I know my mom would want me to go back to work. I know my mom would want me to go back to YouTube and would want me to be creative. And so that's what I plan to do. It's just this like weird in-between time that I feel like I'm struggling with. It's just like, feels like getting back to normal is like putting things in the past, and like I just don't want that, you know. I'm also in that like it's not real phase. Sorry. but I know it is real. It's just been a roller coaster. Like, the people who have been reaching out and giving me helpful words, thank you so much. Like, and I'm trying to feel like connected to her, and I'm trying to like see things that help remind me of her, and you know, I don't know. It's just so, it's so hard, and it's just this, I don't know. I just miss my mom. I just want my mom. Sorry, guys. Do you see her ear? It like won't go down. And she's got like she's red with like little like black parts on the tips of her ear, like black fur. You want to see the people again and show them your face? Let's see. There she is. That's Pip. So I want her and Finn to get along better. If you have any suggestions about that too, like she just wants to be cuddled against me. Like, I think she's, you know, having a hard time with everything too, because that was like her mommy. You know, my mom was her mom. She's my sister technically. But you know, if you guys have any suggestions about like dogs dealing with grief, you know, I would love to hear your suggestions, because she's like glued to me. Like, we're still trying to figure everything out. But sorry that I'm a mess right now. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes and just like honor my mom and think about her and share with you guys like just how amazing she was. And it just doesn't seem real still, you know. But I'm grateful for the time I had with her, and I know she would want me to live life. I know she would want me to keep going. So that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you, Mom, for everything. I miss you. Thank you for this cute little puppy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to start sharing some videos again. And yeah, thank you all, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye. Do you want to say bye? Can you wave? See if you can show your little paw. Bye. She's so cute.